Welcome to the 9th Annual Golden Apple Awards program. For the past 9 years, the Golden Apple Awards have spotlighted the importance of education by honoring those at the very heart of our schools, our teachers. This year, COVID-19 tried to steal some of that spotlight again, but we refuse to allow it, and tonight is for the teachers.
As an educator myself, I know the time, energy, and heart that all our wonderful teachers bring to their students each and every day. Meridian Community College is proud to be a supporter of the awards.
9 years ago, the Meridian family of stations created the Golden Apple Awards to honor those who have chosen one of the hardest and most rewarding careers, teaching. Teachers set the tone for our future and are fundamental in helping us build healthy communities. So tonight, we're excited to recognize the monthly Golden Apple Award recipients, and from these excellent educators, we will name the Golden Apple Teacher of the Year.
Each month, the Golden Apple Teacher of the Month is honored with an in-school presentation and featured on television, in the newspaper, and online.
The monthly Golden Apple recipient also receives a $300 cash prize and over $1,000 in school supplies from Avery Products.
And tonight's Golden Apple Teacher of the Year will be awarded $2,500 and a $2,500 scholarship to a graduating student of their choice.
It takes a great group of organizations and businesses to make this happen. The Meridian family of stations partnered with several local businesses that feel education is important to the future of our community, and we proudly call them our partners in education. The Golden Apple Awards title partner is Meridian Community College.
One of our other partners in education is the Meridian Star, and right now we would like to thank them for continuing to partner with us and all they do to honor our educators. In addition to all our media partners, the following partners in education have given time, products, and funding to the Golden Apple Award program: EMEPA, East Mississippi Electric Power Association, Mississippi Power, Woodstock Furniture, Avery Products, and College Savings Mississippi.
We would also like to thank our participating partners, Meridian Coca-Cola Bottling Company and KED Plasma. Together, our partners in education make it possible for us to recognize and award our teachers.
As we mentioned, this is our 9th year of the Golden Apple Awards, and tonight we'd like to look back at the past 8 years of the Teachers of the Year for the Golden Apple Awards. They include Kathy Moody, Travis Dixon, Mary Jones, Gina Gordon, Jacqueline Lewis, Sheila Hodge, Tim Caldwell, and last year's Golden Apple Teacher of the Year, Gwendolyn Roquette.
Now, let us look back at this year's Golden Apple Teachers of the Month and the sponsors that made it possible.
EMEPA is dedicated to promoting the growth of our community through education and is proud to be a part of honoring the educators that are shaping the character of our future leaders. The November winner of the Golden Apple Award is Angie Coward, a 2nd grade teacher at Neshoba Central Elementary. EMEPA is pleased to be part of recognizing Angie Coward today as the November Teacher of the Month. You spend your time investing in students who will ultimately become community members, and for that we say thank you.
My favorite thing about teaching, I would have to say, just watching the kids learn. Just when they finally get a concept that you've really been trying to get across, and when they have it and they can talk to you and tell you, how to work the problem or how to solve the problem, that's when you know that you've actually taught them something. Whenever you've worked with a child and you've watched that child struggle and you've seen where that child started, and you watch that child grow, and even after that child is no longer in your classroom, you are continuing to see that child grow. And sometimes all it takes is just saying, "I'm proud of you," or "I've been checking on you, I've been keeping up with you, and I've heard that you're doing really great things," and just keeping that constant interaction and that being a part of that child's life, even past them being in your own classroom. That would probably be a most important moment to me. To be honest, I was not that child growing up that said, "I want to be a teacher." God chose me to be a teacher, and I know that, and I'm thankful for that He chose me. I would have never have believed that I could do this had He not shown me and led me in that direction.
EMEPA's mission is to enhance our members' lifestyle by providing safe and reliable electric service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Most of our employees were taught by friends and neighbors in our communities, local teachers providing the foundation needed for students to become the highly trained and well-educated workforce of the future. You see, teachers empower us with tools to make our world a better place. That is why EMEPA is proud to sponsor the Golden Apple Award and celebrate those who offer our community a better quality of life through education.
College Savings Mississippi, Partners in Education, are proud to announce the December Golden Apple Award winner. The Golden Apple Teacher of the Month for December is Brooke Morgan. She teaches first grade at Newton County Elementary. It's easy to see that Mrs. Morgan has a passion for teaching.
Okay, some of my favorite things that I get to do with my students are, one of them is a community project, and once again, like, it takes a village. I got this from a teacher at Oak Grove who is phenomenal, and I brought it into a lower grade level, and I tried to figure out how could I make this doable for these students, where it's taking the standards and what they're expected to do this year, but at the same time, they don't feel like, okay, I'm doing schoolwork. You know, it's really easy as a educator to get bogged down in like worksheets and just trying to get skills taught so that they can do on-state tests. Like, how can I give them an experience so they remember, but they also are applying those skills while completing it? And so with the community project each year, but we go to 3D community with our kids, and each kid gets assigned a different place in the community. And that's always been really special because we've gotten to invite outside people into our community, and it's completely student-led. And that's something that's a big deal too, back to like student ownership, like when they feel like this is their community, or they feel like this is my project, I built this. Whatever's going on in their home life, it's not in my classroom. And so like for that 8 hours that I have them a day, we can do something different. Like I can't control what happens at their house, but I can control how they get treated in my room. And so I think I absolutely just love it. And I love kids, and I like seeing that moment where they understand something new, or they get excited about being there. They get excited because they applied something that we talked about, or they heard it on TV last night. I just love it. I think that's the big thing, is believing in what you're doing, and also like surround yourself with like educators who believe what they're doing. Like surround yourself with people who are passionate, because if that's who's talking to you and then pouring into you about education. Now, if you're surrounding yourself with people who complain about it all the time, that's how you're going to feel about it. But if you're surrounding yourself with other educators who challenge you and who encourage you in that, like, it's going to make all the difference.
I really love my family, but we've been spending a lot of time together recently. I think I'm ready for college.
You just started long division.
Mom, that's why there's a calculator on the iPad.
Plus, we're only halfway done with your Max Plan.
What's a Max Plan?
It's what Mississippians use to save for college and impact to prepay.
Well, I know what I want for Christmas.
Your own iPad?
No, a contribution to my Max Plan.
Being a proud partner of the Golden Apple and honoring our dedicated, outstanding teachers is something the employees of Mississippi Power look forward to every year. Together, we're all making Mississippi brighter. The Golden Apple Teacher of the Month for January is a teacher that loves to interact with her students every day. She is Carolyn Lewis.
Carolyn Lewis, a first grade special needs teacher at T.J. Harris Lower Elementary, is January's Golden Apple Teacher of the Month.
It gives me a joy to see a student learn something they didn't know, to just wake up. It's like they're blossoming and they're like, oh, I can do this. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And it's just overwhelming, and I love interacting with my students each and every day. My favorite thing about teaching is enabling a student or letting a student know that it's not all about academics. It's about you being aware of who you are, how you interact with other people, because you're going to leave school, and it may not have to know 2 times 3, but you're always going to have to know how to get along with your neighbor, how to be a pleasant person, how to be responsible. So first of all, I like my students to know that I'm coming to school for more than just reading, writing, and arithmetic. I'm coming to school so that I can be a better person. I can be successful in life regardless of what I choose to do. It's just amazing to me that anyone would think enough of what I do every day to acknowledge it. So I'm just blessed. Just that I'm thankful, I'm appreciative of the recognition, and that I know that for every person that is recognized, there are just so many teachers that are just giving their heart and soul to our students every day.
At Mississippi Power, we conduct countless programs to ensure today's students are ready to learn, ready to grow, and ready to work. Whether it's engaging young minds in the classroom through STEM programs, participating in career fairs, or providing grants and recognition to our valued teachers, Mississippi Power is committed to education today to ensure a brighter Mississippi tomorrow. Mississippi Power is also proud to be a Golden Apple Award partner in education, honoring teachers who are leading the way into the future.
Meridian Community College believes that great teachers can help to transform entire communities. We love our area teachers and thank them for their hard work. That's why we are partners with the Golden Apple Award to reward area teachers who make it happen. Congratulations to Cindy Thompson.
The February Golden Apple Teacher of the Month is Cindy Thompson. Mrs. Thompson teaches 3rd grade at Newton County Elementary.
Even on the morning when I might have woken up on the wrong side of the bed, you get in that classroom and most of them, when they come in, they have a smile on their face, a funny story to tell me that happened with their little brother, a sad story about their pet, or just something exciting, a new backpack that they got, or look at the snack they brought, and it just, I don't know, that feeling just kind of leaves you after those kids come in. I started off in kindergarten. I taught kindergarten for about 14 years and decided I'd like a change. Moved to 2nd grade, and then a few years ago they gave us the opportunity to loop, where I take my 2nd graders and they stay with me through their 3rd grade year. So this is one of my loop groups and I love it. It's great to have the kids with you 2 years so that you can get to know them. They get to know you, we feel comfortable with one another, and this is going to be a great group to be my last one. I'm going to take the opportunity to go home and keep my grandbaby. If it wasn't for that great opportunity, I could probably hang around for a few more years. I love teaching. I love my kids. I love the opportunity to listen to them say, Miss Cindy, that is so much fun. For instance, this morning we were doing a few similes, and I was going to do one with math. And I was expecting to be, math is as good as, and I was expecting some negatives. But every one of theirs were like little positive. Math is as good as candy. And I was like, really awesome. They surprise you, but teaching is a great career, and I've enjoyed my 34 years.
The quality of our future depends largely on the quality of today's education. Those who will solve our community's toughest challenges are likely studying right now in our local school system. Research clearly shows that no single action improves educational outcomes more than ensuring there is a great teacher in every classroom. Teaching has never been more vital to our future. At Meridian Community College, we believe in teachers, we believe in education, we believe in community, and we believe in results. Teachers provide the education that can change a community, resulting in a better future for all of us. That's why Meridian Community College supports the Golden Apple Awards, our wonderful area teachers, and those recognized through this program.
Every Products Corporation is committed to our community and to our employees. That is why, as a corporation, we want to recognize Kimberly Reidinger from Northeast Middle School with the Golden Apple Award as the Teacher of the Month. Her hard work and dedication help grow skilled labor needed to keep our company strong and provide on-time delivery to our customers.
The March Golden Apple Teacher of the Month is Kimberly Reidinger. Mrs. Reidinger teaches 8th grade at Northeast Lauderdale Middle School. She says many students come into math with a bad impression, and she does her best to rectify it.
I feel like math has a really bad misconception, and a lot of people just lack confidence in their ability to do math, and so I try to make math fun. And one of my goals is to really try to have our kids feel confident in their ability to problem solve and find new ways to, figure out problems, because that's really what math at this stage is for, is teaching our kids how to problem solve when they face problems in any situation. My favorite thing about teaching is when students are getting it and they get into that mode and they are answering questions and they're raising their hand and they get excited about it. That really just makes everything that we've had to do with, especially this year, because this year's been a tough year, it really makes everything just worth it when the kids just have that aha moment and when they build those relationships. I just had a kid come today and ask me to help them pick out courses at a school that they're interested in going to. And it's just like those times when they feel like they can come to you and ask you for that extra support and ask you to help them along the way. It just really, it makes it special. My students are the reason I'm here. My students are the reason that I give. Really, like, I'll wake up early in the morning working on lessons. I think about lessons all the time. My students are the reason that I give my whole heart to what I do. It's their smile, it's seeing them succeed, it's my students, 100%. I really am blown away by having this, because I keep trying to grow for my kids and my students, and so, I mean, just keep striving to be better for them and keep working on helping them be better and see them grow.
AB Products Corporation understands why education is such an important part of the community's success. When a society collectively values and supports the education of their young, they are more likely to develop a labor force that can be organized to succeed in any level, locally or globally. AB Products Corporation is proud to continue our support of the Golden Apple Award program. By supporting our educators, we encourage them to plant the seeds of opportunity.
Education is the foundation that propels our students to a lifetime of success. Woodstock Furniture is proud to be a supporter of the Golden Apple Awards, and we want to thank our teachers for the time and effort that they put into educating our children, and that especially includes the Golden Apple Teacher of the Month for the month of April, Mr. Chad Bond.
Passionate. That is the word to describe Chad Bond, the Golden Apple Teacher of the Month for April. Mr. Bond teaches history and coaches tennis at Newton County High School. And yes, he is passionate.
That's what I tell people when they're like, well, I don't like history. And I'm like, well, history's about everything. I mean, don't tell me you don't like anything. That's pretty sad. You know, if you don't like anything, you just got to find the part of history that you really like. I love being able to teach the kids that if we learn from the past, then that's going to let us know what we need to do for the future. That's going to tell us how things might happen in the future and kind of keep us from repeating some of the same mistakes that have been made and maybe copy some of the successes. In teaching, I love that moment when you can see they're hooked on what you're talking about. They're engaged in it to the point where some days in my world history class, if I don't set an alarm on my clock, we'll forget to go to lunch. And we'll stop for lunch. I'm like, okay guys, we gotta go to lunch. And they're like, oh. They're like, no, let's keep going a few minutes. I'm like, no, we gotta stay on lunch schedule, you know. My favorite feedback, when I have kids that are in college or out of college, when they come back to visit, I ask every one of them, did what you learned in my class get you ready for those college classes? And they've all been, absolutely. College. I love when they come back and say college history was a breeze. College history was easy because of your class. And that's the feedback. To me, that feedback of them being successful in those college classes, because that's what's going to make them successful for their jobs and careers in life and give them an appreciation of the past and the world around us and everything. And I said, that's what it's all about right there.
We at Woodstock Furniture want to thank the teachers of our community for their hard work and dedication to the education of our children. Education breeds courage. Courage breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Golden Apple Awards.
Over the past 8 years, we've received numerous nominations from more than 500 area teachers. Every month, our Committee of Golden Apple Partners in Education receives and reviews nominations submitted from current and former students, parents, and faculty.
To keep the voting anonymous, the educators' names and school references are removed from every nomination. Thus, our partners in education vote unaware of the educator and their school, ensuring an unbiased selection process.
Now it's the time we've all been waiting for, the announcement of this year's Golden Apple Teacher of the Year. This year we did it a little different. We called Mrs. Lewis to the TV station and told her we needed to interview her about who she would nominate for the scholarship if she won Teacher of the Year. So just watch and enjoy.
Oh, I chose a young man named CJ, and CJ is the nephew of a person that I work with, and the reason why I chose him was because he didn't seem like he was like a superstar that people would like know him. he reminded me of myself because he was one that he was a little into sports. He was into church stuff, and the 1 or 2 times that I did speak with him, he was just so mannerable and so personable that I thought, you know what, this is not someone that someone else would just run out and say, yeah, this ought to be him, it ought to be him. But I chose him because he seemed like he was a very well-rounded individual, and that he would really appreciate and put to good use a scholarship such as this.
Well, what would you do if you won the Teacher of the Year?
Oh my goodness, that I hadn't even contemplated, because there's...
Mrs. Lewis, I hate to interrupt you. My name's John Pollard. I'm the general manager here at the television stations.
No!
And I'm actually here to tell you that you have won the Teacher of the Year award.
What? Oh my goodness!
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to be able to add this golden apple to the shelf next to your first golden apple.
Isn't that wonderful?
And this is a little bit bigger, so.
Yes, thank
congratulations.
You. Are we social distancing? I can't
No
hug you or anything?
ma'am, no ma'am, you can hug me, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
That's so wonderful. I can't believe it. Really, oh no, you guys, I thought Miss McVeigh got me well, but you all topped her. I never would have dreamed.
Now,
Never would have dreamed.
here's the most important part.
What?
The money. You did win the money.
What?
This is your $2,500, absolutely.
Oh my God. Now you guys are gonna make me cry. No, no.
Crying is perfectly acceptable.
I promise you, I never would have suspected. I thought I was coming out here to be a part, to take a part.
Us TV people are sneaky, aren't we?
I see that. I see that. Thank you so very much.
All right, if you'll hold those two, I got one more presentation for you.
Oh my goodness.
This actually is for CJ. You will actually be able to present CJ the $2,500 scholarship.
Really? Oh, he's going to love it. Amen. That is such a blessing for him, for me, for us.
Absolutely.
Oh, amen.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
We appreciate it. We do. Thank you so much. Awesome. It's just a testament to the goodness of God. Amen. I can't believe it, but I'm grateful and I'm thankful to everyone who took a part. God is good. God is good all the time.
Mrs. Lewis exemplifies the type of person we want to teach our children. Congratulations.
Each teacher nominated this year stands as an example of what dedication looks like. Each of you honors the schools and districts you represent. Without teachers making a difference in our lives, none of us would be here.
Everyone involved with the Golden Apple Awards salutes all of our wonderful teachers and the schools and administrations that support them. Thank you all for watching.
This is for the people, the ones who are barely hanging on, the long days and dark nights. You and me together, we'll make it through whatever comes. I know we're gonna be alright. When life just keeps on taking, we've got to learn to be strong. I know it feels like you're slipping. Hold on, hold on. And when the night's getting darker, our fight has only begun. That light inside you is stronger. Hold on, hold on. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're all together in this mad, mad world. We're all together in this mad, mad world. We're all together in this mad, mad world, yeah. We're all together in this mad, mad world. We're all together in this mad, mad world. We're all together in this mad, mad world. Mad, mad world. strong. Hold on. Hold on. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on.
This is a little bit bigger. Congratulations.